All right, here we go. Thursday, September 22nd. Welcome to Astronomical Fall. I'm Tom Novak, and this is your weather update that's going to focus on this weekend and into next week. We're finally, took a while, but we're finally in a cooler weather pattern. And I'm going to show you that here and why that is occurring here in just a little bit. All right, here's your visible satellite loop and some cumulus clouds popping up over eastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin with the heat of the day. And these, as the sun goes down, these clouds will dissipate and disappear from our atmosphere. And we will then wait for these mid to upper level clouds that are streaming in from the west to arrive into Minnesota late tonight and tomorrow morning. And that is the sign of things to come as some moisture. And take a look at it. This is a pinwheeling, an impressive pinwheeling storm, upper level storm over Montana. Kicks east into the Dakotas and Minnesota. That's going to happen over the next 24 hours, and there's no doubt that it's going to generate some precipitation, but I don't think it's going to be heavy or a lot because look at what's happening over the Gulf of Mexico. It is dry down in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. That's usually our significant moisture source, and it is cut off because the flow is out of the northwest across the Gulf of Mexico, so we just can't get any moisture, at least deep moisture, to move north into the upper Midwest, which is kind of a bummer because we need moisture, especially over portions of southern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin. In fact, take a look at the drought index map, and this has been a broken record here for the last 3-4 months, but drought continues to be an issue over southern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin. In fact, when we zoom into Minnesota here, the Twin Cities metro on southwest, Mankato, and southwestern Minnesota are the areas that need the moisture the most. I think we're going to get a little bit here as we head into tomorrow and Saturday, but all in all, just not much moisture is expected, which has been the case throughout the whole month of September over southern and western Minnesota. In fact, look at this. This is the percent normal of precipitation over the last 30 days here in the upper Midwest and northern plains. And when you go from the Twin Cities metro here on south and west, there's been hardly any rain, only about 25% of the normal rain in many of the areas across southwestern Minnesota, southern Minnesota, and the eastern Dakotas. Meanwhile, those that don't need much rain, which is northern Minnesota, they've received their fair share with near or in excess of 100% of their normal rain total here over the last 30 days. So yes, we need this moisture to set up further south so that we can finally get out of this drought here that is plaguing portions of southern Minnesota. Here's your River of Air at 30 to 35,000 feet. This is the jet stream, and we are in a northwest flow today, hence the reason why it felt kind of cool out there this morning and this afternoon. Of course, the sunshine feels nice, but there's that storm system that's pinwheeling out of Montana and into North Dakota and northern Minnesota here as we go into the day tomorrow and then into Saturday. That's going to be our storm system that is going to produce some rain. And then once that storm system passes on by, look at the flow that sets up in the atmosphere for much of next week. This is Monday of next week, and then here's Tuesday and then even Wednesday now of next week. And our flow is coming directly out of Manitoba and Saskatchewan. And as we head into fall, into the fall months here, a flow straight from the north can be kind of cold. So don't be surprised if we start talking about some frost and some freeze warnings perhaps up in portions of Minnesota and northern Wisconsin. And that could certainly include the Twin Cities metro. We'll have to see. All right, here's the precipitation, the future radar from the NAM computer model guidance. And it looks like rain is going to start to move in. There are going to be showers. There are going to be periodic showers moving in at around 9 a.m. or 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And look at this, throughout the day tomorrow and into tomorrow evening and even into the overnight period, I think we're going to be inundated with rain showers over much of Minnesota, especially eastern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. And it's not until we head into later Saturday, once the sun sets on Saturday, that's when I think the threat for rain or at least showers will decrease. But look at this, even as we get into the late afternoon and evening hours on Saturday, some showers may pop up over eastern and northeastern Minnesota and portions of northwestern Wisconsin. So kind of a mixed bag here as we go in to this weekend on sun and clouds and rain showers. But no doubt it's going to get cooler, especially as we head into next week. All right, here's how much rain is expected. I'm going to rewind this and watch what happens here. This is tomorrow morning. Now you can see the rain starts to accumulate over eastern Minnesota and central Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. And then as we head over the next 48 to actually 60-hour period, so this is through Saturday evening, look at this. A good half an inch, a quarter of an inch to half an inch, maybe even a little bit more should be expected across much of eastern and central Minnesota and northern Wisconsin and portions of southern Minnesota. So we'll take every drop we can get because, again, we desperately need the rain over portions of the upper Midwest, especially the Twin Cities metro on southwest of Mankato. Here's your extended forecast. There it is, a cool, raw day for tomorrow. I don't think we're going to make 60 in the Twin Cities metro. And then temperatures warm to near normal levels as we head into this weekend and then early next week. But look at this. Cold front comes through later Monday and into Tuesday. And yes, I've got the word frost. I think there's a pretty good opportunity for frost over much of southern and central Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin as we get into early next week. In fact, some areas may experience a freeze, especially as you head north of the Twin Cities metro into Minnesota Lakes country. All right, that's your forecast. Hey, thanks for joining me, everyone. Take care. We will talk to you early next week.